Daryl. These guys are waiting, man.
Yeah. What's that?
They're waiting for the training, man. For the video.
Yeah, I'm on it. Okay, second.
It's pretty important.
Yeah, man. It's gonna kill.
Hey guys, Daryl Russell here. Welcome to the very first video in this series. In this special presentation, I'm going to show you how to get $3,000 plus per month clients to pay you for SEO by sending just a simple email template. I'm going to give you this template on the training today and really break down how exactly you can use it to get clients to pay you upwards of $3,000 per month. Does that sound awesome or what? Right, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this without any of the things that people think that they need to do it. So that means you can do this without months of practice or experience doing SEO. You can do it without any past sales experience. You can do this without a single example ranking or quote-unquote proof that you can do SEO. And you can do this without a huge amount of capital to invest. In fact, you don't need any of this stuff. All you need are two things. You ready for this? You need an email address and you need a Skype or phone. That is it. That's crazy cool, right guys? And just so you don't freak out, no, you do not have to do any cold calling whatsoever. Does that sound cool or what, right? Well, let me just show you that I'm not making this stuff up. Here's a few examples of people that use training just like this one to get some incredible results. So first up is Chad. Now, Chad has some pretty insane results. So you can see right here it said, boom, free for free on client pitches today, $75,000 in new business. That is in a single day. And he's using the process I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video today. That's $75,000 in deals, which is absolutely insane. I'm sure you can imagine how much of a difference that can make to your life. Is $75,000, right? Next up is Austin, and this isn't so insane, but it's very, very cool, and I'm sure a lot of people would benefit from having an additional $1,000 a month. So he got his very first client for $1,000 a month using the training just like this. David here got a setup fee for his first client, 6 months, $1,000 plus per month, a $6,000 plus deal there. Super, super awesome. There's now Levi here who got a client to pay him $5,000 a month using the sales training, which we'll be getting into in this video series. There's Stefan here who used his first client for 750 Australian dollars per month. There's Tom here who used the sales training to close a client for himself. Another one here, just a free training, $300 a month client. And another one from Nate, $6,800 a month from 2 clients, which is insane. Kudos to Nate. Another one here, you use it to get a client, and another one, and another one, and another one. You guys get the point. And guys, I will add this up front. You do not need to invest tens of thousands of dollars to do any of the stuff that any of these guys have done. It's not actually that complicated. So let me explain. Frankly, I believe that you can get started in this business, in the business of selling SEO to local businesses and whatnot, for $0 to $150 investment upfront. That's it. Not tens of thousands of dollars, not month, just $0 to $150. Does that sound cool? Well, let's compare this to some other models, which I know a lot of SEO guys love to do. So first up is affiliate marketing. How much would it cost to get started with affiliate marketing? Well, first up, you need a PBM. Let's say you start with 20 sites. You're looking at what, at least $3,060. Probably more if you want to go to auctions and get high quality domains, which I'd recommend these days. Next up, you need some content, preferably 10,000 plus words. That's going to be $1,500 plus at a sort of lower end. Then you're looking at domain, theme, hosting, $100 easy. Social signals, press releases, citations, other sort of links like that, easy $150 if not more. That's a total investment right there of $4,810. I'd say really at the minimum. That's a lower end, but $4,800 is a lot. Let's say you do PPL instead. What's the cost of getting started with PPL? It's pay per lead. Well, you want to set up a PBN again, maybe you need 10 sites this time, we'll say $530. You want to do 12,000 words of content, we're looking at $1,800 there. And that's, by the way, for like multiple sites. You don't just build one PPL site, you're usually going to build multiple, so you want to have a lot of content for them. There's domain, theme, hosting, again, $100 for that. Social signals, press release, citations, again, $150 for that. And then some leads tracking, so you can track the leads. You're looking at $150 plus per month there. So again, for this, you're looking at a total investment of at least $2,730, which again is a sizable investment to get started. but it's not too bad, right? Any of these can kind of work if you're really serious about doing it, but here's the real kicker of why client SEO just massively wins on all of these levels. So first up, affiliate SEO can take anywhere from 6 to 12 months before you get a return on your investment, nearer to the 12 these days from what my friends and I are seeing. And that is crazy, right? Like 12 months just to get your money back. That is why affiliate marketing is such a tough thing to get into, because a long time before you're going to get your money back. But what about PPL? Well, with PPL, you're looking at around 3 to 6 months for that. And now, that's not as bad, but it's still going to end up being, 3-6 months before you're going to get a solid ROI. Here's why I love client SEO, guys. Because with client SEO, you're looking at anywhere from 48 hours plus. That's it. You need to go out there, you need to speak to someone, you need to close them on paying you. They pay you up front for all of the work, no results needed. You get paid up front and leverage their money to go out there and do the work for them. And to do this is really simple. In fact, I believe most people just overcomplicate this stuff. All you need to do is 2 things. You need to do prospecting and you need to do outreach. That means you need to build a list of people to contact, and you need to send emails to those people to get them interested in your services. Now, when I say emails, guys, that doesn't mean finding 100,000 businesses and send them an email saying greetings of the day, because that's what my inbox looks like every freaking day. I'm sure you guys looks just the same. That's not gonna cut it. Unless you want to spam a lot of people, it's really not going to cut it. It's not a great strategy. So let me show you the email template that I'm using to really explain what I recommend you actually going out there and doing. So this is my email template. Let me read it out for you so you can actually understand why this works. So it starts with, "Hi David, I came across your website today when searching for roofing contractors in Concord, MA, and I noticed that you don't show in the map section and the number 8 in the organic listings. That's a lot of calls you're missing out on. So I made a video showing you why your top 3 competitors are outranking you. That's competitor 1, competitor 2, and competitor 3. Are you the right person to send this video? If you are, please reply to this email and I'll send you it. Otherwise, just let me know. Have a great day, Paul." Do you see how much more effective this is? Guys, I call this the video audit method, or more so the fake video audit method, but we'll get into that in a moment. But notice the difference between this and the SEO spam that everyone gets every single day in their lives, and I'm sure you get just as much as I do. So here's that typical sort of $99 a month SEO spam that pretty much everyone under the sun gets in their inbox pretty much every single day. And our email doesn't look anything like this. Nor this. Nor this. We're definitely not saying greetings of the glorious day. And not this, and this, and this, and this, and this. You get a point, guys. Add value, don't pitch them. Add some actual value. Try and genuinely help them people out. And here's how you do that. First up, you start with some personalization. Look how personalized this email is. Firstly, we wrote their first name in it. We didn't say, "Hi, John." We didn't say, "Hi, first name." No, we didn't. We didn't say, "Greetings of the glorious day." We just said, "Hi, David," because David is his name. Then we put in the keyword that they want to rank for, then the map pack ranking, then the organic ranking position, then the top 3 competitors. See how much more personalized this email is from the crappy spam stuff that frankly doesn't work and a lot of people are doing. But the place where we really add value isn't just in personalization, it's in this little part right here. So let me reread it again so you really pick this up. I made a video showing you why your top 3 competitors are outranking you. That's competitor 1, competitor 2, and competitor 3. Are you the right person to send this video? If you are, please reply to this email and I'll send you it. Otherwise, just let me know. So what we're doing here is we're actually adding some value. We're not saying, "Hey, jump on a phone with me so I can pitch the crap out of my SEO services to you." Nor are we saying, "Buy our SEO for $99 a month." Instead, we're actually offering some value. "Hey, I made a video showing you why your top 3 competitors are outranking you. Are you the right person to send this video?" That's added value. We really genuinely make a video for them. But there is a trick to this, and I think you guys are going to love it. So here's the trick, or the tip, and that is to create the video after they respond. Hence the name, fake video audit method. So you ask them, "Hey, I made this video for you showing you why your top 3 competitors are outranking you," and actually name the competitor so it's hyper personalized. And then once they respond saying, yes, I am the right person to see this video, great. Record it then, and then send it to them. There's no point doing it beforehand because they haven't expressed interest. Wait for them to express their interest, then send them the video. It's going to save you a massive amount of time. Now, I want to answer the question that you're probably thinking right now, which is, yeah, that is great. That sounds really cool. I love the email template, but what do I do in a video? Well, honestly, guys, trust me, it's not as complex as you may think. In fact, it's ridiculously simple. So let me just show you how to do a video. First off, what I'd start with is showing them their Google rankings. So I'd go to Google, I'd search the keyword that they'd ideally want to rank for, say roofers leads in this example, and say, hey, I searched for roofers leads and your website doesn't come up. In fact, instead of your website, I see these competitors here, like competitor 1, competitor 2, and competitor 3. Now, if you go ahead and search these in SEMrush, and I won't maybe not say that, but I'll show them, and I'll basically say, look at all these different keywords that this competitor is ranking for. Look at all the added up search volumes. This is hundreds, if not thousands, of customers that you're losing every single month to these competitors, and here is why. And this is the why section where I show them, like, as you can see, these guys have a lot more backlinks than you, and you can actually break down and show them the actual backlinks if you want, but just show them, here's why these guys are outranking you. Really, really simple. Then you answer the question, who is this guy? So you created this video, you send it to them, you're adding some value, but who is this guy? Why are you sending them a video? Introduce yourself. Now, don't pitch yourself and don't go on a long ramble, because frankly, nobody cares, no offense. I care, but I'm sure they don't care. So introduce yourself and just explain who you are and why you're creating the video, because otherwise it's going to be on the back of their mind, they're not going to trust you. And then you want to go for the close. And the close is really, really, really simple. This is how I close. Would you like me to map out a plan for how you can get these 2,500 people a month visiting your website instead of your competitors? That's it. That's the close, guys. Would you like me to map out a plan for how you can get these 2,500 people a month visiting your website instead of competitors like X, Y, and Z? And then what you do is you ask them to complete a little booking thing and book some time in your calendar to have a chat. This is exponentially better than saying, would you like a free consultation call? Because everyone knows consultation call is code for, let me pitch the crap out of you. It's, let me add some value by showing you a plan on how to get these 2,500 people a month visiting your website instead of your competitors. You stick this on a custom landing page for them. So you stick this on a landing page that's like this, youragency.com/XYZroofers, or whatever the company name is. You stick a video on this page, and below that you embed a booking form, Calendly, you can book me, schedule once, anything like that will do a great job for that. And that allows people to book time directly into your calendar so they can go ahead and book it rather than back and forth emails or anything like that. And that is it, guys. How cool is this, right? So here's a quick summary of how it works. You send them this email, you say, hey, I made this video showing you why your top 3 competitors are outranking you. There's these competitors. Are you the right person to send the video? They say, hell yeah, like send it over. Then you record the video, you send it over to them on a personalized landing page. They click it, and then you can go over to this video and watch it, and they can schedule a free strategy session with you to see that plan you put together. Is that cool or what, right? This is super, super cool and really, really simple, right? So let me show you the next part people ask me, which is, okay, this is really, really cool, Daryl, but who exactly am I sending these emails to and these videos to? Well, let me just answer that. You can send it to basically anyone that is not ranking well on Google. If you're on the second page of Google, or worse, great, send it to them. Are they paying for AdWords? Perfect, they're qualified, they understand the value of the services. Send them the email. Are they paying for business directories or just listed in business directories and not ranking well? Great, send them the email. Guys, this is really, really simple, frankly, overthought. If they're not ranking well in Google, send them the email. You want to qualify them a little bit more than that. You want to check that you're actually a good potential client, but if they're not ranking well in Google, then there's potential there to look into them more. But that's how you find businesses. They're not ranking well in Google, send them the email. It's that simple. Now, I want to ask you a question. So, how many of these do you think you could send in a day? Now, I mean this if you're truly committed. So you believe me, you believe the process, and you're gonna commit to sending these emails. You're really gonna commit to it and go for it. How many do you think you could send in a day? 20? 30? 50? 100? What do you think you could do? Well, let me ask you another question. What if I said 12? Could you find 12 businesses and copy and paste this email to each of them once a day? Right? It's not that complex. I'm sure everyone could do that if you're fully committed to doing it. Well, over the next 90 days, if you did that, that would be 12 emails a day, which would mean 1,000 plus over 90 days. If you got a 5% response rate, which would mean 5% of people that you send it to responded saying, yes, I'd like to see the video, that'd be 50 plus video audits. If 20% of them became a client, so 20% close rate, that would mean 10 clients in the next 90 days, and $1,000 per month average client spend, which means $10,000 per month in the next 90 days. So let me ask you again, could you send 12 emails a day? Right? It's not that complicated. The other numbers you have to match, you have to learn how to do it, but sending the 12 emails a day is relatively simple, and we'll get into the other stuff as we go through this training series. So I know a lot of you are thinking, yeah, that's great, I know you guys can get that, but I'm not that good at these videos, or I'm not that good at speaking to people or anything like that. But what if your results were half as good as mine and my agencies? What if they were half as good? Could you send 24 emails a day? Right? It's not that complicated, it's just an extra 12. It's double, sure, it's half the results, but could you send 24 emails a day if you're truly committed and serious about doing this? I believe you could. I could be wrong, I don't know your situation, but I believe if you're truly committed, you could go out there and send 24 emails a day. So next up I want to answer this question is like, well, this is really great, but $1,000 a month for a deal? That sounds insane. How could I possibly go out there and charge someone $1,000 a month? Well, to answer the question, yes, you could sell someone a $1,000 a month deal. I genuinely believe that. Let me show you how. So it all comes down to picking the right niche. This is the only thing that really matters for this, picking the right niche. Pick a good niche and it's easy to charge upwards of $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I've even seen people charge $10,000 or more. So let me explain. So what you're looking at here is the pricing for a hand car wash service in London. And you can see that for a large saloon, their gold service is £30, probably more fancy than I imagine that most people get. Now let's look over at this example here, and you can see this is the average pricing list for the cost of a roofer in the UK. Now if you scroll all the way down here, you can see replace a whole roof on a 3-bedroom, semi-detached, 2-story house, plain tiles, with £5,600 is a typical quoted price, which is around $7,000 if I'm not mistaken. Now guys, let me ask you another question. Do you think you'd be happy to invest $1,000 a month if someone would give you $7,000 back? What about $14,000? What about $21,000? If you could add an additional 3 customers a month to this business, they'd make $21,000 a month. Do you think they'd be happy changing $1,000 a month for $21,000 a month? Right? Anyone in their right mind would. It's a no-brainer. The key is to pick niches where you can add a massive amount of value. And let me just show you a few of those, because frankly there are hundreds, but let me just show you a few to get you thinking. So another example would be landscapers and dentists, especially cosmetic dentists, cosmetic surgeons, plant machinery hire companies, roofers again of course, pool design and construction companies. Guys, would you invest $1,000 per month if it brought you back $10,000? Would you put in $1 if you got back $10? Anyone in the right mind would, right? I'm sure you completely agree with me. So this is how easy it is with these sorts of niches. Pick a good niche where they're going to make $5,000 plus from a single sale. Add 2 sales to their business and they're going to make a minimum of $10,000 per month. Do you think you could add just 2 sales per month to a business? If you can do that, you can very easily justify $1,000 plus per month. It's not that complicated. So let me break down the strategy once again. You send 12 emails a day. Over the next 90 days would be 1,000 plus over the next 90 days. You get a 5% response rate. That's 50 plus video audits over the next 90 days. You get a 20% close rate. That is 10 clients out of those 50 video audits, all in the next 90 days. And your average client spends $1,000 a month, which again isn't that crazy. We can make them $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 back in return. Well, you're at $10,000 a month revenue for your business. And even if your results sucked in comparison to this, guys, what would 1 or 2 extra clients per month do for your life? How would that change things? It would make a huge difference, right? For me, it completely changed the game. Well, I want you guys to actually make a commitment today to making this change for yourself. So I got a tiny little task just to force yourself to be accountable, starting from right now, right this second. So here's my little challenge. Go ahead and write a comment below this video with how many emails you're gonna send every day. Make a commitment right now to actually send these emails. Don't just nod in your head and say, yep, this sounds cool, I'm gonna do this. Put yourself out there and actually make a commitment to yourself publicly that you're gonna do it. Let everyone know that you're gonna crush it, you're gonna send these emails. And to help you out with this, guys, I've gone ahead and put the template available to download right below this video. So you can go ahead, click it, download it, and get the actual template. All you need to do is click the like button and it would automatically show the link for you. You can download it and use it as many times as you want, copy, paste it, tweak it, whatever you want to do with it. Just use the exact template that I shared today that I'm using in my agency. Is that cool? Right? So with that said, guys, here's what's happening next time.
Coming up next time, Daryl's going to answer your questions from the comments section.
You know, I've been following up with clients, but not sure what to do next. Should I call them now? What should I say? How to close clients on the phone? How can I qualify a client? Do some questions I can use. After I've qualified them or something, but do I then actually deliver a proposal or do I just send it? Yeah, and you know, what do you use? What kind of software for automating emails? Do you call a prospect after they've clicked the link? When you send the audit, or?
This is too many questions.
You'll get to look over Daryl's shoulder to see how he does video audits. And Daryl's going to show you how to close clients over the phone.
Warriors will not hang up the phone until their client either buys or f***ing dies!